This is the most happening topic of the moment because this is something that we are going through right now and experiencing the pros and cons of this situation personally. Yes, I am going to talk about work from home versus work from office. Before I give my opinion, I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of work from home as well as work from office, and meanwhile you can just keep guessing my opinion and I will reveal it at the end of the video. Everyone, this is Harika. If you're watching my channel for the first time, I do videos on UiPath, motivational videos and also videos on general topics. So if you wanted to learn UiPath, you can find all the videos on my channel right from the basics. It can be web UI automation, API automation, database automation and many more till the advanced concepts like document understanding, forms, apps, link queries, orchestrator, API, Swagger and many more. You can also find videos on chatbot. So if you like the videos, please do consider subscribing to my channel, and without any ado, let's get into the video. Firstly, let's start with the pros of the work from home. So why the main reason why we all love work from home is because we can actually save a lot of traveling time, getting stuck in the traffic, hearing to the loud noises in the traffic, and when it rains it's really horrible. So we can escape that traveling time, and if people who are coming out of their towns or villages who have to spend more money in PGs and any accommodations have to stay, they can actually work at the comfort of their own house, and we can have a lot of interaction with our family members. So this can be the main reason of tending more towards our work from home culture. So yeah, here I wanted to give one small example when I have to talk about spending more time with the family. Let's say if you're working from office, at that time, if you have a small gathering at home or a small birthday party celebration, you definitely have to attend it, right? So because of that, we have to take a day off or a half day leave to in order to make our presence there. But if you are working from home, definitely there's no need for that. You can just take a 1 hour permission, or you can accommodate in your lunch break or something like that, right? So definitely that's a advantage working from home. You can, you cannot miss the important gatherings and you can be part of it, and while you can also work. It's very much beneficial and useful, especially for pregnant ladies, because of this they can avoid moving around and traveling in the traffic, and taking good care of them by minimizing this exposure to traffic and to loud noises outside, and that will be really helpful and soothing for them, which really they need at that point of time. The major advantage for the employee is, I just wanted to ask a question before I tell you this. Tell me, how many of you or the people who you know around in your circle have switched jobs not just with 50% hike, 100% hike, and there are people who can get 200% hike also, because they can just attend multiple interviews just by sitting home. They don't have to go to offices, they don't have to clear multiple rounds by going so many times or taking off from their working day, right? So this is possible, and we have noticed so many people who are getting a lot of job offers, because previously it was difficult to get at least 30-50% of the hike, or rarely people used to get 100% of hike. Now it has become very easy because they're getting a lot of opportunities which are providing them good hikes. So this is possible only because of work from home. Earlier there were limitations with respect to the regions. So if I am residing in Hyderabad, I can only apply for the jobs that are there in Hyderabad. I can go and give the interview, and I can work there. But now there's no such restriction. You can apply for jobs throughout the place where they're offering work from home, and you can just crack the interview and you can work anywhere just by getting the laptop to your home. So let's discuss some of the cons of work from home. First and the foremost thing is office setup or office environment. So if you don't have a proper office setup, what happens? Working for prolonged durations in such kind of atmosphere and such kind of environment can lead to a lot of physical issues, like not working, maintaining a proper posture can give you neck pain, back pain, and posture related issues, right? So that's one of the major drawback because of work from office, if we don't have a proper workstation setup. I don't know whether it is a pro or con because of the work from home, because I mentioned you about spending some good quality time time in the pros as well, but I could see some consequences also here in the cons. I just wanted to mention it over here. Spending family time. So don't say, if you're doing family chores during office times, and don't say you didn't do that, because we all love doing multitasking. We drawn in that concept of multitasking. So it doesn't lead you anywhere other than extending your working hours, building up more stress, and not able to deliver the deliverables on time. So this is something that we are actually mixing up our personal life and the professional life. This is a major consequence of the work from home. I wanted to talk a few things, especially about freshers, because I personally feel, when I think about this situation, I feel this is something that we have to put some focus on, because the transition from a college to a corporate sector is very huge, because it's nowhere related. Both are very different sectors. So once after the transition happens, there are some things that which we cannot be taught, but they have to be learned by observation or by seeing someone doing it. I feel like they're really going to miss that office atmosphere, like how we all got to know whether it can be how a team meeting happened, how a conference happened, how a hurdle happens, and how to talk in front of everyone by maintaining that proper body language, and all these small things which are very important. Basically, we call them office etiquette, where there's a lot of hype in the college that people come and teach us, like the body language, the correct details about all the office etiquettes, right? So these are some things which an office will help us to implement, and these can be learned so effortlessly in office. Again, here I'm not going to talk about everyone, because there are few people who can learn irrespective of all the situation. I think that's a process where they will evolve better professionally. So that is missing, especially for freshers. And also I wanted to pick one example here, because whenever we go to office and work in teams, we can see so many other teams working together, right? So all the teams come together and they work together, right? So I will take one example that happened in my life personally. So when I was in testing, I used to be near the cubicle of machine learning team. So that's from where I actually got to know about UiPath, and I have shown interest in learning that, and I have attended the trainings that were happening. So these kind of things we will get to know. So for all these things, freshers basically lose some of the important aspects which will help them to grow professionally. Okay, so it should not be like you're working only for money. Okay, you have to grow. Whenever you're learning, it's a process. Like your job is a process that you learn as you evolve as a person, and also you'll get the money for whatever you're doing, right? So at least in the initial stages, you should put some interest and energy towards learning instead of settling to whatever you're there. So I feel if you go to office, you can see other streams, how they're working and all. You will definitely grow and evolve. And also one more thing is, let's say if you're getting any issue, then definitely they don't know who to address this issue to, and how to get this issue expedited and get resolved. So the heart of our IT jobs is knowledge transfer. So basically, whenever the knowledge transfer happens, there will be definitely some portion of the information will be lost, right? So just think, if that whole process happens to a fresher, that too in a virtual call, that's definitely you can expect some more loss getting added up to the actual loss. So apart from that, social interactions. So I wanted to talk about this little elaborated way, because something that's I also resonate with. Talking about social interaction, so earlier there used to be like team lunch, team outing, or something of that kind, right? So like, what's the purpose of these team outings and all these gatherings and all? Because let's say we are working in an IT company, we are working in a shift for 8 to 9 hours, or sometimes 10 hours. So most of our day we are spending in office, at our workplace. So do you think it's important to create that good rapport with the team that we are working, and to create some positive work environment, right? So don't we miss all that because of work from home? This thing is happening quite often, where the managers or the employers are asking for the employees to work more, or to to extend a little more help from there, and to attend the meetings in not usual working hours, sometimes late night, whenever the client is available. So usually these kind of things are also happening, which gives a lot of pressure or burden, and also ultimately we are ending up doing more work. Apart from that, we have internet issues and power issues depending upon the region and also the time of the year. So these are something which are unavoidable working from home. So these are some of the drawbacks that I can see. If you know anything else apart from this, do let me know in the comments. And now it's time to share my opinion. So considering the drawbacks and the advantages of work from home and work from office, I will better option what I feel is to balance out both. This hybrid model wherein we can have a 70-30 or 60-40 occupancies in the office, so that we can try to balance out everything. Anything in excess is not good. So to not get the adverse effects of work from home, I feel personally having a hybrid model, which is a perfect balance of work from home and work from office, is, I think that's a good alternative. That's just my opinion, because everyone has their own opinion and perspective and the situations based on which they have to come up with some opinions and decisions. So this is what I feel. If you resonate with me, do let me know in the comments. And also, if I have missed any of the pros or the consequences that you feel that I would have involved in this video, that also do let me know in the comments, and I will read them and I'll respond to your comments. If I feel anything is very important that the viewers also have to know, I'll definitely pin that comment, so that it will be very much visible for everyone. And also do share this video across your friends or family members with whom you usually have a debate on this topic. I definitely believe you might have had some kind of discussion or debate on this topic for sure. So if you like my content, please do like the videos, and also subscribe to my channel, because that gives me a lot of motivation. So I'll see you in the next video with a great topic. Bye.